Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mining 901, Africa's biggest mining insights platform, where we break down the big ideas shaping the future of mining, energy, and sustainability. Now, let me ask you this. What happens when deep local knowledge meets world-class expertise? You get a company that's not just in the mining business, but in the business of shaping Africa's future. Today, we're joined by someone who knows this better than anyone. From exploration to policy formulation and everything in between, Sodhie has done it all across Africa and Australasia. With that, please help me welcome Mr. Sodhie Naicker to Mining 901.
Thank you. Thank you for that very kind introduction. As you quite rightly mentioned, my name is Sodhie Naicker, and I am the Managing Director of DMT Kai Batla, which I like to consider Africa's premier consultancy and advisory business in the mining sector. We work across the continent, and we essentially cover the full mineral value chain all the way from exploration to mine closure. DMT Kai Batla is a subsidiary of the DMT Group. The DMT Group is a global engineering and consultancy firm headquartered in Germany, which is in turn part of the TÜV Nord Group. The TÜV Nord Group is the mother company and also based in Germany, is a technical services provider offering services in the industrial inspection, certification, and engineering sectors. Within this group, DMT operates as an independent engineering and consulting company focusing on the mining, oil and gas, civil engineering, and infrastructure and renewable sector. So DMT is part of this group, and it combines local expertise with global experience and resources of both the DMT and the TÜV Nord Group. So this relationship enables us to deliver a comprehensive high-quality services tailored to the unique challenges of the African mining industry. Our expertise expands the entire mining value chain from exploration all the way to mine closure.
But there are, as you know, many different companies in this space. I'm wondering what then makes you as DMT Kai Batla different? What makes you stand out?
Well, there are many aspects that make us different. The first one is diversity and local expertise. Unlike many other consultancies that operate from outside the continent, our team is built on African specialists. We are a company that reflects the continent we serve, and at the same time, we are supported by international experts from the DMT and TÜV Nord Group. So through DMT and TÜV Nord, we have a global reach across all the continents and major cities with highly skilled workforce of more than 40,000 employees globally. The second key point is end-to-end integrated solutions. From early stage exploration to due diligence, feasibility studies, ESG compliance, mineral processing and mining financing structure, we cover the full spectrum of services. And finally, number three, which I think is very important, is innovation-driven approach. At DMT, we utilize the latest exploration techniques, automated mine planning, and renewable energy integration to create essentially the mines of the future. DMT is the only consultancy globally that develops its own equipment. And one such example is the Anchor Log, which is a state-of-the-art analytical core logging system that delivers precise information deducted from chemical, mineralogical, physical, and textual drill core properties through a combination of modular multi-sensor devices in an optimized measurement workflow. And this adds an entire new dimension to geological exploration.
We have spoken about the work that you do in the mining space. What other industries, do you serve beyond mining?
Okay, so we support the transition to renewables, critical minerals for the green economy and infrastructure development. But I think more importantly, we focus on linking the mining sector to the broader economic development, driving industrialization and sectoral linkages that maximize long-term value for resource-rich nations. Mining isn't just about extraction, it's about building economies. So to some extent, we help our clients develop downstream processing, local supplier ecosystems, and manufacturing hubs that at the end of the day turn mineral wealth into lasting industrial growth. Whether it's integrating energy solutions, optimizing supply chains, or finding partnership for sustainable investment, our approach ensures mining becomes a catalyst for development.
I really like that. So it's really looking across the full value chain. I'm wondering then, how is DMT Kai Batla working with clients to make sure that they are better prepared for the future?
I think there's one key thing that we do is that we integrate responsible mining practices, optimizing logistics and ensuring ESG compliance. And there's a very unique service offering by DMT, which is the preparation for the CIRA 4-in-1 certification. This is a system that nobody else, no other consultancy provides. And this is largely because DMT, within the TÜV group and our sister company, TÜV developed this certification program, which ensures ESG compliance across the entire material value chain. And it includes 4 distinct packages or standards. The first one is the readiness standard, which focuses on the exploration and pre-investment phase, providing criteria for evaluating projects based on ESG aspects. The second standard is known as the performance standard, and it applies to mining, processing, smelting, refining, and manufacturing operations. The third standard is the chain of custody standard, which ensures traceability of responsibly sourced materials through appropriate management systems and accounting methods. And the final standard is known as the final product standard. And essentially, this establishes the criteria for labeling consumer goods. So, this is a very unique and comprehensive approach that aims to promote responsible practices and transparency in the resource sector. We're not just extracting resources, but building sustainable ecosystems that benefit local communities and drive economic growth. Like I said, this is a very unique service that only DMT offers.
I really like that, particularly when you touch on the issue of transparency in the mining space. I think that is only going to, that topic is only going to grow bigger. In line with that, you must then have a few cases that you want to share with our audience where DMT Kai Batla went in, worked with a client, and you're able to deliver some serious wins that our audience needs to at least be aware of sort of the quality of the work that you do.
So maybe I can talk about some of the projects we've done in the last year or so, and it'll give you a good idea of the mix of the type of projects we have and the kind of work we do. Maybe to start with the first one, which is wind energy. We recently conducted a specialized training program for international banks, showing how renewable energy can reshape mining finance models and reduce operational costs. We're also expanding our influence by training banks and other agencies on sustainable mining finance. So we're not just advisors, we're partners in success. The hype around critical minerals and green hydrogen. We are actively involved with partners to develop sustainable supply chains that make Africa a key player in the hydrogen economy. To that end, we have completed a green hydrogen feasibility study for a planned solar plant on the Bushveld Ignis complex in South Africa, a very important project for us. With regard to resource optimization and cost reduction, our interventions have helped mines across the continent increase yields, reduce waste, and improve financial sustainability. Mine closure is also an important part of our service offering. We're one of the few consultancies to have recently secured a closure certificate for a mining operation in South Africa. We're very proud of that. That was no easy feat. And I think this demonstrates our commitment to responsible mine closure.
Now, I must tell you, I was at a mine closure conference just yesterday, and most of the presentations were on trying to figure out how to get a closure certificate. It's a problem that has really made the industry for decades try and figure out how to get this thing done. So how did you get that done?
Well, it's all about perseverance. So you got to keep knocking at the right doors. You got to make sure your documentation is ordered. You got to understand the process. It's not an easy task. It's just, you got to keep on keeping at it.
Why do clients, in your view, choose DMT Kai Batla?
Well, I think we deliver real world solutions. We just don't advise our clients. We also implement. I think there's a question of trust. Our clients trust us because we have technical knowledge, the local expertise, the strategic vision to make projects successful, or also stop them early on in the development cycle if they show no potential of economic viability. And I think that's an important part.
What is the best way then, Sodhie, to get in touch with DMT Kai Batla?
The best thing is to get onto our website, the DMT group, and there will be a link that will bring you straight through to our local contact details, some email details and telephone numbers on that link. So we're based in Johannesburg, so that'll be the best and easiest way.
No, perfect. Mr. Sodhie Naicker, I'm wondering if maybe there are any last words?
Mining in Africa is changing, and those who embrace sustainability, digital innovation, and strategic partnerships will lead the future. And I would like to think at DMT Kai Batla, we are already there.
Lovely. On that note, this is Mining 901, where we bring you the best insights from across the African mining industry. And today was further testament that on this continent, you have global players with local expertise. So players such as DMT Kai Batla are well poised to provide support to the different sectors so that not only this country, but this continent can take up a leadership role across the different sectors. So with that, Sodhie, thank you for your time. We really appreciate your insights and we wish DMT Kai Batla the very best. It's clear that within your team, you have a team of very talented professionals who understand the African mining landscape. So thank you.
Indeed, and thank you for your time as well. All the best.